Hello, this is JBMP5, and today I'm reviewing Kontrol Freeks FPS Freaks. And so, you may be wondering, how is something that adds to the controller, something that elevates it, actually help you be more mobile, help you be more confident with, like, whatever it is you're doing in your FPS world? Um, well, what they say, and this is what they say, is that their goal with this product is to add more mobility, accuracy. It's supposed to do it by about 40%, is what they said. And really just they want it to be more accurate. Just they want it to be more like reflexes, just instant stuff like that. That's not exactly how you would play Xbox. This would be pretty like stupid. Um, but I'll take this off and show you what it looks like in a closer view. But alright, so this is what it looks like. I'm not really filming in 1080. Hopefully in 720 this kind of looks pretty good. But you see, there's about what is it again? It's 12 grips on it compared to the 4 original. If you look around to the bottom, it's just got these 3 little prongs that snap around the original thumbstick. As you see, that's about as wide as it is. As I said before, it's about maybe centimeter and a half, centimeter. It's really not that much. It doesn't look like that much when you first get them, but when you connect them to the controller, it does kind of look a lot different. As you see there, hopefully you can kind of see the difference between the two. But yeah, that's really what they look like up close. Alright, so what I say, I've used these for about a month. Sadly, my unboxing video didn't really go out as planned because the camera I originally used got lost. I finally got a new one. That's what you're looking through. Well, actually, you're looking through your computer, but this is how your video came to be. And so the footage was lost. I couldn't really do anything about that. But yeah, I've used these for about a month now. I've thoroughly enjoyed them. I found them to be a great thing. There's really no problems with them whatsoever. But I will. Alright, before I say that, I will say a few things, because, I mean, there really aren't any problems, but I'll just point out a couple of things. So you may be thinking, how am I going to get this used to spinning it around? And yes, I have my Xbox on, so my screen behind you is getting pretty crazily shaken up. But yeah, you may be thinking, how is it really going to be that easy to control it? I mean, it is quite different from the original controller, but it's not too bad. The main thing that I had to get used to is, if you're mainly playing an FPS game, you want to check the scoreboard during a game. And so normally you do that with pressing the back button. And so how going from that, you'd use your left hand. Not to masturbate, of course, but maybe you do, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. This is a serious review. So you normally go using your left hand from the left thumbstick to the start button, and you're going to have to get used to not like knocking into the thumbstick while going over to the start button. I haven't really hit the guide button ever while trying to do that, but I have like knocked into this, kind of obscuring the sight, doing stuff like that it looks stupid if you're trying to record or something. It'd be like, oh, your screen shook at 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Why was that? I've never had anyone say that, just so you know. But yeah, so that's really the only thing that I've had any problems with. The main reason I actually first got these wasn't really to improve my accuracy or anything. It's mainly because, yeah, just, you see my, sorry, my hands it's pretty big. I'm making lots of masturbational jokes in this one, but I'm sorry, blame Kontrol Freek for that. But normally I would control a controller by using the joint of my finger, of my thumbs, and because the thumb is not a finger. And really that's how you would control it. And it didn't feel like the regular gaming feel. It really wasn't supposed to be how it was, but that's just how I controlled it. So I really didn't like that. I mean, it's not like it was any like health problems or whatnot. Ooh, health problems while playing video games. probably the most embarrassing thing you can have. But here I'm using the tips of my fingers, and it's pretty comfortable. That's how I want to play. It's really good. And that's just how it goes. And the comparison I'm going to use right now, in case you're wondering how these actually feel while you're using them. Alright, say you're using 10 sensitivity on, like, I don't know, you're some sort of like spinning mini grizz in Modern Warfare 2 or COD 4 or something, I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. And you're spinning around. This is like 10 sensitivity. You're just instant. Everything's going the way it's going. You can spin around in a tenth of a second. You feel amazing, and you can be Grizz. Go back to this. It's like going back to 2 sensitivity. It feels so weird. It feels just like it doesn't feel right at all. That's basically my comparison. So really, I've heard people do combinations, and I should have done this testing it out, where let's say they take off the left one because, oh, I don't need to walk forward to be really fast at walking forward or agile at walking forward, so I'll take off the left one, and I'll only use this one to control it and make sure I can spin incredibly fast, but when I walk I'll be like really like fat and I can't move as fast. It would be like, I don't know, like that guy having to whip a fat person to make him move. I don't know why they would do that, but just go with it. I don't really care. So I've heard people try that. I like using both of them. I paid for both of them. I should use both of them. No, I'm not gonna say it, but that's kind of how people do it. Some people will use like the racer one as I don't remember which one. I think it's the right one because that's kind of how you spin around. Or I don't know. It depends. Like it varies upon different users. I like using just both FPS freaks, but sometimes they'll use the racer one because it's kind of like a claw. If you've never seen any things, it's just like a little cage that builds out from it. So like basically you're just like moving around like that. You're not even touching the controller. You can just spin around. Who cares? That's how that goes. So the pricing for these things, I got mine for $10 because, they were having a sale. They were having a little competition, seeing which one of their sponsors could sell the most. I bought mine under Muzza's name, Muzza of the Fuzza. If you didn't know what I meant by Muzza, and so he got second place in that competition. But that was $10 then. Now they're about, I think, $15 to $20. And if you're thinking that's kind of expensive, Kontrol Freek does a lot of stuff with those known YouTube gamers. I mean, if you know, it's mainly, I think, people like Bendro or Dunkus, who live quite close to me, in fact, a state or two away. They kind of, they do a lot of things, like they'll have like a little promotional thing. I think Trump has one too. I don't really know of anyone else. My Xbox is starting, damn it. But they have normally like a 10% off code that you can use, and I don't know what's going on with my Xbox. Oh well. I won't deal with that now. But as you see right now, they're really easy to put on. I'm just taking them on and off, as you see throughout this video, as I kind of failed at putting that on right there. But they're really really easy to do. It's not that hard to do. Another thing that is a sales purpose of Kontrol Freek is if they, let's say you buy 2 of these, it's over $25. Free shipping. Anything over $25 from their store, let it be. Let's say you buy a shirt from them because they got a bunch of little accuracy things, be like headshot and some other like MLG things. I have an awesome idea for a video I want to do, and so I might get a shirt from there. That'd be pretty funny. I'm probably gonna buy another one of these Kontrol Freek kits. I don't know if I. Tell me if you think I should buy the Viper. The Viper, which is the one I have right now, and I can't put them on right now, are these ones, and I think the classics are the 2 cheaper ones, and then the Prestige and Legendary ones are about $3 more. And those basically Prestige is the Black Ops one. It's got the little like Black Ops. You know how like if you're the Black Ops team on multiplayer, it has that little symbol with the skull and the beret, and it says like SOG and I don't know, random other stuff on it. It's kind of what it says on here. I've got a couple of friends who've gotten those because they're Call of Duty fanboys. Just kidding, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of either Halo or Call of Duty, so I just went with these. But the Legendary one is the Halo one, and it just has like the Legendary symbol, you know, the little, I don't know what it is, I'm gonna get yelled at, because I'm not very much of a Halo person, but the symbol you get, like, for the little thing that shows you beat the campaign on Legendary, it'll be like the skull, the 2 swords, the shield, shenanigans. Basically, it's gonna be that, and so those are the 2 other ones. I really don't have anything else to talk to you guys about right now, so I think I should close this up. with saying thank you, Kontrol Freek, for posting this on your Twitter, because you said you would. Hopefully you do. Otherwise I'd be very sad. Thank you if you came from there. I hope I inspired some of you to buy this, because it is a great product, and I think everyone should use them. Unless the only reason you shouldn't is just if your hands are way too small for you to not be able to control this, and it's only really about a centimeter and a half extra added to it for you metric fools. Even though there are more of you than there are us who use whatever this system is we use that doesn't make sense because it's a really stupid measuring system. So really, thank you subscribers for watching this, even if you might be bored about this, I don't know. Thank you to anyone who stumbled upon this just by searching, and I hope I inspired some of you to buy it. So with that, I'm going to just say goodbye before you all just die of watching me with my terrible acne and stuff, because this was a really bad day, and I'm wearing a hat so I look cooler. Bye.